Hello to all my friends out there. And so what this really is about 2 weeks worth of food. I bought this food for $7 back here, and then I bought this food for $5.58 from Walmart. And so for $12.58, I have about 2 weeks worth of food. Okay, so one of the followers really helped me, and she said, don't forget a can opener. So I got this for 99 cents. And believe me, I will be stockpiling them from now on and I'm saving my old ones. You know what they have? They have a cheap RV living, and what they do is they help ladies, almost on the street. Almost, not quite. Okay, so every once in a while in the salon, women would end up on the street somehow, even men. And they would tell me it was so hard to get off of the streets, it would take like 2 years to get off the street. And so I have a theory, and I think my theory is correct. One of the worst things for problem solving is poor nutrition. So I got my big ice cube out of the freezer, and this is some green tea. Normally I would shop a lot longer, but it's so hot. It's miserable green tea. Miserably hot. I thought I've had enough. Okay, when I shop for my eBay or swap meet, I do it just like the food storage. I try to find 1 or 2 good items per day. So I have some bread that I bought for $1 and some eggs that I bought for $1. And so, if you are new to eating cheap food, you might take a look at this food and say to yourself, what would I ever do with it? Well, I'm going to show you. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make a grilled cheese sandwich with some of this deviled ham I bought for 48 cents. And look at this cute thing. This was a bummer. This is a can opener. And let's see if I know how to do this. I think this is for beer. Anyway, I told my son, you want to hear something horrible? The game wasn't in it. Okay, the claw is hard to use. Maybe it's for a beer can. But anyway, it's a cute little can opener. So that's going to my son. I have to use the old... Now, these are good if you're living in a car or a van. I posted a good video of a guy living in a van. And when I saw it, I thought, wow, he's probably living better in his van than a lot of people. I want to make some over easy eggs. Than a lot of people are living in their houses, which could happen. Now, according to the can, this is 1 serving size, but this is a lot of... I used to drive all the way to Las Vegas and get these. I have loved this dearly ever since. We would get shrimp cocktails, and we would get these sandwiches, and they would be... I bought this for 48 cents. They would be mustard with this potted meat and shrimp cocktails. And you could have as many as you wanted. And at casinos, the drinks are always free. So, that's what we used to get. Okay, so now, you see where I'm going with this? If you've never been poor, sometimes you can't even conceptualize, like, really? What would you do with this? Also, with the Vienna sausages, you can make little, okay, so now I just want to grill my sandwiches, and it only takes a minute. Okay, so what I'm really doing, and let me show you this thing that came with the game that was missing the game. My son still wants it. He says I can get a game cheap. But you can't get this thing. It's cute. And then the claw can opener has a magnet, so you can stick it to your cans. Okay, now let me get my plate because this will only take a minute. So, what I'm I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do the stealthy car living in my house, living as if I was in a car. That's how you learn things. You know, they used to say when you read the Bible, pretend you are there. Oh, I forgot something very important. And then, you know, if you, you know, so when I want to put some Tabasco sauce on my eggs. And then after the eggs are done, you can eat them with some ketchup. Am I going to be suffering in my stealthy car? I don't think so. You know what really happens? You're living exactly the same way as you lived in your house. That's like people, you know, like people who are displaced from their mansions. You know, they're poor, they're broke. The next thing you know, they're right back in a mansion. That's all they know. Fortunately for me, I was pretty poor when I was young. So I have some poor skills, some very good poor skills. You know, when I want to mention when I buy the bread, I usually get it at Walmart or Dollar Tree or 99-cent only, where I can get a big loaf for $1. And I think so far the most bread I have found is 99-cent only. I think you get 22 pieces. I could probably use a little more margarine. Okay, so now let me show you. I don't want to rush my sandwiches, and I'll be back in a minute, in just 1 minute.